out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT.
Hi, good evening ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back, top of the evening to you. A special good evening to all those of you who are locked online and all over the world. A special good evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take some calls today, but besides doing that, I want to swing back on someone. I want to tell you to swing back, I want to swing back. I want to swing back. I want to swing back on someone. Yeah, I want to swing back on someone. And some of you, it's 3 cases we've been dealing with, and I need to make a breakthrough. I want to tell you I need to make a breakthrough. I need to make a breakthrough. That young man, Gonis, the young fella that died, Kerry, Rakesh, in Maruga, the 3rd of June. I hear all kind of thing, eh? There's this photography. I hear persons wanted money from his business. People were siphoning money. All kind of thing. But nevertheless, I want people to know that I've sent some information, and crucial information, to Senior Superintendent Smith. We passed some information to him, and crucial information. And, you know, because you can't have people, let me tell you something, eh? You really have to stop, and you really have to go after them. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, every day we ask you. Some of you might just give up and say, well, boy, the man done dead already, this one done dead, this one done, my son done dead, blah, blah, blah. Something done happen already. Well, but no, you have to go after the people who did it. It was not, the autopsy didn't tell you he died, the death was natural. The autopsy will tell you maybe blunt force trauma, he sustained multiple gunshot wounds and whatnot. All kind of things, chopping, all that. And you have to go after the people. Let me tell you something. You can't play mass and freight powder. And that is why we pursue these people relentlessly. I'm not telling you relentlessly, I mean relentlessly. Sometimes the only reason why my hands are tied is that you have not furnished me with enough information. That when you go onto my website, don't just put a number where I could call you personally, because all those reports come directly to me. There's nobody who has access to it. So make sure that when you send the information, put a number or something. Try to give me as much information as you can. Because we really have to, every day get up people robbing people from the bank. Looking at a video in Aruka. This took place last week. This took place on Tuesday. But I want to tell you fellas and them, I will find you. That's all I have to tell you. I will find you. I will find you. I saw a robbery. And I'm sick of it because every day is something. They shot a man this morning. In Maloney. Lo and behold, I want everybody to know, all suspects are innocent till proven guilty. We want to believe that the vehicle was intercepted, and suspects, a firearm was taken, and it's shameful. It's shameful. And that's what we talk about. As they do the crime, we need to find them one time. It have videos, they have the face showing everything. And we show it because sometimes you don't know, and you have to start to embarrass them. You have to start to embarrass Hassan and them. You have to start to embarrass Virgil and them. You have to start to embarrass them. You have to embarrass them. You can walk in a place and take up a gun and just say wrong. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, crime is your business. Because if you don't want to act on it today, if you don't want to fix this place, I can always take up a plane. I can take up a plane and just go and just leave this place and go and never come back, But I'm not doing that. And speaking about this place, I was so disappointed and so disgusted. I need you all to tell me, Ken Valley, the MP for Diego Martin, Ken Valley, late Ken Valley, I need you all to bring back that. Just a little bio on Kenneth Valley. He was the MP, and just Google it and it will give you all the information. I heard something today and I found it very distasteful. And when I tell you shameful, it was the most disgusting thing I have ever heard coming from a senator mouth. David Naked. You know, this man come out and say, you see them dotish or something, this man come out and say, how Kenneth Valley kill Akil Chambers, the little child. You remember Akil Chambers? You all listening to me in the back? Start getting all the information and all those things. This man come out and say that Kenneth Valley, the former MP for Diego Martin, kill Akil Chambers, and sodomize the boy. Boy, I say, well, what wrong with these people and them, boy? What really wrong with Naked and them, boy? You can tell me what really wrong with this man? The last time I saw him bacchanalian somebody for some land or something, curling on some land or something. That was the last time I saw some video about him. But you can really understand that. And I immediately, ladies and gentlemen, because you know, the opposition leader and I, we good. And it has nothing to do with politics, but we just good. And I messaged her one time. I said, you need to speak with your senator. You can have these people who representing persons, well, the person who support the party, representing these people's views and whatnot, seeking these people interest in the Senate, speaking that kind of garbage. At all. But you know, when you go down that road, Rowley give him money. Rowley can't give me nothing. I'm going to tell you, Rowley can't give me nothing. You understand? But I have to play that video for you. And show you how this man, this senator man naked, stink up this man. This is the first time since I doing that. Now I have heard about persons involved in the Akil Chambers case, where persons' name were called. I never called it here because I always believe maybe then, 100 years ago, I would have done that. But he that alleges must prove. Always remember that. He that alleges must prove. You can't go up and just start to say these things. And I sent the video to them also. You can't go up and say these things. It just don't work like that. And this man is a senator. This is not a normal, regular man on the road who just get up and take up a phone and start to talk out of time. This man is a senator. He was sworn in as a senator speaking that kind of rubbish. You can imagine what Kenneth Valley family going through right now. And for those, I met Kenneth Valley already. You know, he used to play, you know what Kenneth Valley used to do? We have a photograph of him. We have a photograph. Anybody in the back there? Yeah, you know what he used to do? He used to play dominoes with Bisnat. Yeah. He used to play dominoes with Bisnat. That same Radhika Trading, he and Radhika Trading were good friends. And I could call Radhika Trading and ask him, I say, you have anything bad to say about Kenneth? He said, no. And maybe Kenneth Valley had a little attitude and thing, but don't matter what, you know, you can't just come out and say that about people. And the man there already, and it's like, what the hell? Pardon me? I don't want to hear that. Anybody have a photograph? Thank you. Yeah, this is Kenneth Valley. And this is craziness. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
When in doubt, turn to the experts. Darren's Air Conditioning Services, suppliers of Infinity, Comfy and Pioneer brands. Units from as low as $2,550 installed. Professional servicing starting at $175. Get your first service free with every new installation. Contact us today. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Milestone Quarries Limited, building it right, one project at a time. Prices start at half and half gravel $165, sharp sand $200, ballast $170, aggregate $190, silt sand $10. Available 24/7. No truck, no problem. Get nationwide delivery with minimum load size 4 yards and up. At additional cost depending on location. Wholesale options for hardware and stockpiles. Special rates applied. Purchases between 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. You must call to place your orders. Location at Manan Road, Valencia. Find us on Waze or give us a call. A solid foundation starts with Milestone Quarries Limited.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Present your business professionally by calling a websitecompany.com. We'll create a website to expand and digitize your business. Sell products, receive orders and accept payments. Convert visitors into customers. Prices start as low as $3,500. No monthly or annual fees.
Cold or flu? Take Panadol multi-symptoms. Relief in minutes. 7 cold and flu symptoms. Panadol. Release starts here.
Sincerely yours, located at Grand Bazaar Entrance to Mall for designer bras and shapewear in sizes 28D to 54N. We carry evening bags, hard and soft suitcases and trolley bags. Swarovski crystal jewelry for graduation. Sincerely yours for the perfect fit in lingerie and luggage.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Now opened at our Montrose Chaguanas branch. Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer. The largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
When strong pain strikes, I take Panadol Ultra. That relieves fast 5 types of tough pain. That's when I feel my pain starting to fade and I'm going back to myself. Panadol. Release starts here.
Treat dad like a king this Father's Day. Shop at S&S Passage Supermarket for the best deals and lowest prices all month long. Get Absolute Vodka 750 milliliters, $159.95. Orchard 1 liter juice, 2 for $22.95. E-Fruit cocktails, 2 for $19.95. Erin Farm chicken bologna, 3 for $19.95. Swiss Mambo sauce, 2 for $29.95. Cold 1 liter, 4 for $19.95. Happy corned beef, now $18.95. Cook's Made quick oats, 2 for $19.95. Brunswick Vienna sausage, 4 for $19.95. Dad can be one of 20 lucky winners to attend our all-inclusive Scotch tasting event on Father's Day. Shop for a chance to be invited to this exclusive event. Be sure to visit our stores on the Father's Day and Labor Day weekend for exclusive discounts, in-store promotions and giveaways. 3 convenient locations, 1 in Rio Claro and 2 in Mayaro. S&S Passage Supermarket, loyal to local.
Head on over to dbesttoys.com and take advantage of our mega deal sale before it's too late. We're offering unbeatable deals on baby gear and the most popular toys for kids of all ages. Pulls from as low as $75. Mega deals on all your favorite brands: Barbie, Hot Wheels, Munchkin, VTech, Leapfrog, Little Tykes, and many more. So what are you waiting for? Visit us in-store at First Floor Movie Town, Port of Spain, Forces Flagship MacBean and Eastgate Mall, Trinity. Or shop online now. We have the best brands for the best prices. Don't miss the mega deal sale.
Yeah, and I was listening to him, and it's not a matter. Sometimes people feel that, you know, it really kind of bothered me, and I say, you know what? Sometimes, you know, as you say, I don't really get involved too much in the politics, and I'd like to go down that road. Because as you know, we are all disappointed. And so nobody's seeking our interests. But I heard David Naked, a senator, an opposition senator, making some remarks, some strong remarks about the late Kenneth Valley. Now, I have a little document here. This is the last paragraph. I just want to show you. Now, let me tell you, it's not a matter. This has nothing to do with P&M, you know. This has nothing to do with P&M. This has. I'll just giving you some facts about him, about the late Kenneth Valley. He went on to become the P&M successful candidate in the 1990 by-election. His election was considered a major accomplishment for the party after its 1996 defeat at the polls in 1991. Ken was sworn in as a government minister for the first time, assuming the portfolio of Minister of Local Government. He would be sworn on numerous occasions over the ensuing years. Also served as minister in the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Trade and Industry. Ken was a member of Parliament for Digger Martin Central and served the people of the constituency with passion and distinction from 1990 to 2007 as a minister in the Ministry of Finance. Ken is credited as the author of many economic policies. Now, look how long this man has been in the dance. Come back to me. Look how long this man has been in the dance. He passed away, right? Now, we all know the case about Akil Chambers, the young man Akil Chambers, who died in a pool and under mysterious circumstances. And that is a case that it kept pointing fingers, but he that alleges must prove. He that alleges must prove. It kept pointing fingers at judges. It kept pointing fingers at certain members of the judiciary. It pointed fingers at persons who own hotels. It pointed fingers at prominent personalities in Trinidad. But nevertheless, nothing came out of it. But for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I heard a senator making that kind of remarks, and it's not right. It is not right. It is not right as a government senator. It is not right. It is. I don't know the family of Kenneth Valley. I met him once or twice, or a couple times. In 2002, I believe, 3. And then that's it, I think. But you can't go wrong as a... You need to listen to this and hear what this opposition senator, UNC senator, had to say today. Had to say in our video. You all listen to this. Go ahead.
Trinidad and Tobago. I had at least 8 calls from people around the country asking me, Senator, how could there be a street in Diego Martin named after Ken Valley? Ken Valley, who sodomized and was involved in the murder and cover-up of Akil Chambers. They were asking me, how could a street in Diego Martin be named after that P&M member, life member? And I was, at first, after discussions, I was going to go down to that street, by that new Diego Martin administrative complex. I was going to go down by that accursed street and talk about it. And then when I thought more and more, I said, what could be more appropriate for P&M? What could be more appropriate for Diego Martin West if they would accept that this man who sodomized, brutalized, tortured young Akil Chambers, eventually killing him, a sock stuffed in his mouth. What could be more appropriate for this government? And if the burgesses of Diego Martin West consented to that, I say rename Diego Martin West Ken Valleyville. Because this is what Rowley and this P&M has reduced our country to. A street in one of our most beautiful villages or boroughs, it's a borough now, named after Ken Valley. expect worse from Keith Christopher Rowley. Trinidad and Tobago, love in the house, all the time.
I love in the house? You tell me that boy right in the head? I know what they see with some land thing or something like that, but other than that, the last time I saw him, but that is really ridiculous. That is ridiculous, and I really hope that the opposition leader calls that man in and really let that man apologize for making that kind of statement without any facts. With that kind of information, you should have gone to Earl Christopher. You see, people could say, when you see dead man tell no tales, but everybody who are wrong know that's a bacchanal statement, and that is not nice. I can imagine how traumatized, and I can imagine how hurt the family of Kenneth Valley feel today after listening to that. To know that, I don't know if he had children, I trust he had children. As I tell you, I am no friend to Dr. Rowley, but I respect him as the Prime Minister, and that's it. I respect the office of the Prime Minister, and this has nothing to do with no PNM, no government. But you can't go go up as a senator, not a former senator, a sitting senator in the Senate, and make that kind of remarks. And say that a former, as much as they're trying to attack the government, yeah, there are ways to do that. There are ways to bring out stuff and expose them. And I have no problem with that. Once I have facts, run with it, pelt it out in the public domain. But when you make that kind of statements, you're not just going after the individual who died, who's now deceased. But that kind of statement is a reflection. You put an entire blanket of shame on his family. And it's very unfortunate coming from a sitting senator. Because we all know that case, Akil Chambers, had really, and I really want to hear from you today. I'm going to play it one more time and open up the lines for you to really get in your head. Go ahead.
Trinidad and Tobago, I had at least 8 calls from people around the country asking me, Senator, how could there be a street in Diego Martin named after Ken Valley? Ken Valley, who sodomized and was involved in the murder and cover-up of Akil Chambers. They were asking me, how could a street in Diego Martin be named after that PNM member, life member? And I was, at first, after discussions, I was going to go down to that street, by that new Diego Martin administrative complex. I was going to go down by that accursed street and talk about it. And then when I thought more and more, I said, what could be more appropriate for PNM? What could be more appropriate for Diego Martin West if they would accept that this man who sodomized, brutalized, tortured young Akil Chambers, eventually killing him, a sock stuffed in his mouth. What could be more appropriate for this government? And if the burgesses of Diego Martin West consented to that, I say rename Diego Martin West Ken Valleyville.
You know, and I don't tell somebody on the phone, I don't know fan or rowdy, but that's not right. It's just not right. But from what I know, the little law that I know, a dead man can't claim for defamation. So he could really only talk about a dead man. All that information, you should have gone to Earl Christopher already. Why you didn't go that? Why you didn't go? All that, you could have gone. But you see, a dead man cannot come and defend himself. But it is just a distasteful thing. And that is why that girl who stood up and said that when you're in the parliament, and you're saying things, you have to conduct yourself with a certain level of decorum, a certain degree of respect. You're sitting in one of the highest offices in the land. You can't, and that's the same thing when our next man can get up and say, calling him, but call you HYMC. Everybody who's selling on the road knows HYMC. Everybody. And it doesn't matter bashing anybody. I don't want nothing. But just telling him, if you already want to make a serious dent, local election is coming, you got to be serious. That what you see in there is not a good reflection. That has nothing to do with the issues that is before us right now. The current issues, the issues that are affecting the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, that has nothing to do with it. For our current senator, come and tell me about some other things, whatever is going on. Whatever is going on, that could never be right. It just can't be right. I, A.N. Allen, could tell you today, ladies and gentlemen, days for bacchanal selling has gone. That don't sell again. We live in a serious society where serious issues are affecting the citizens and the livelihood of the citizens. And that is what one must focus on. And whatever platform you have, you must pay attention to the challenges that face the citizens on a daily basis. Hi, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
First time caller your program. Nice program you're doing here. Yeah, the David Nackett. I find out that disrespectful thing that was the family.
Right.
As I've seen, it's nothing about politics. You know what I mean? And when you're making statements like that, you have to have full concrete proof. You know?
You can imagine how his children, how this man's children feeling right now, knowing your father bugger little boy. So his family now, them people go watch his son or his children and say, nah, them over here are same blood. Them over dying the blood or not dying the blood. They bring no children around them. No, I'm telling you, there's a bigger picture.
Oh, so father, so when one of the family just child going to school and you kind of thing now. Yeah. And them hearing that now and them calling this little child, hey, you young pedophile, you young this.
Thank you. But do you think that was a responsible statement? Yeah. Do you think that was a responsible statement by Nackett to make?
No.
Thank you. No, it's not a matter. It's not a matter. We are on a roll to mash up anybody, you know. I just find it distasteful and disgusting. That is why I tell you, you know. I tell you today. Anybody can advertise on my show, whether it be PNM, whether it be UNC, whether I think. But at the end of the day, the writing is the writing. The writing is the writing. Bacchanal politics don't sell no more. It don't sell. And as much as people feel that we live in a society of bacchanal, that don't sell no more. That can add to people living in a better condition, nothing. Whatever challenges people going through right now is very serious. People adverse, you know, the flooding, the weather, all kind of thing going on, the taxes, all kind of thing, all kind of challenges when people buy stuff, bringing it back. They say, when you buy things now and you're shipping things, more money. People who have a little store want to buy a little thing and sell it over. People opening their packages, it's staying for more days, you have to pay more money. All these things are such a things. And it's people just struggling. It's hard. It's challenging. I mean, persons like them who represent us go up as a senator talking that kind of rubbish. It's embarrassing. You're not seeking my interest. What that could do for me? What that could do for me? How you making a plea for me? How you, as they say, interceding on my behalf? Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen, but Rowley say take an umbrella and put it in a woman and open it.
Uh-huh. Okay. But when they go high, when they go low, we have to go high. So if we continue like this, he said this, I'll say it back. No, that's why we have to be different. Different. When people go low on you, you have to go high. When they say terrible things, when people say things about me every day somebody will send me a comment. They would say, what, yeah? Okay. I don't have time to respond to you on social media, and I don't have time for that. I have passed that stage in my life. I don't have time for that. When you go, that's why I live a life like this. When you go low and you go low, you try to degrade me. You go ahead. You go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hello.
Even Michelle Obama said that. When they go low, we go high. We are different. Hi, caller.
Pardon?
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Calling about this statement that is going on right now on Paramount City and Allen, with the statement by David Naked. I would say that is a waste of time. Naked looking for political gains. Okay? Hello?
Yeah, who's looking for political gains?
Yeah, he's looking for political gains and fame. Fame and gains.
What have you to say about his statement by Naked? How you describe it?
Naked? To be honest, if I would let me tell you, he should be buried. Seriously.
We don't want to make that kind of statement, but it's just distasteful. Thank you again. And I can do a whole meter on it, and it's just distasteful. And you see, when that caller could talk and say, when Rowley said, I don't know when Rowley said that, I don't know. I can't remember. I know you have said some things, some harsh things to persons in the past, some statements, make some statements against women and things, but at the end of the day, right, at the end of the day, people out the window there, at the end of the day, we must show that we are different. We must show that we have class. We must show that when people say things, stop this wheelie, walk away. Don't cuss on this low life way, stop that. So because he said that, you say this, no, let them talk. When people see that, listen, you'll only get people attention, not when you're the same, when you're different. Always remember that. You'll only get persons' attention when you are different. If you are the same to your enemies and those who oppose you, there's no difference. But when you stay quiet and let them rant and rave and drag and do whatever they have to do, say silly things, when they go low, you go high. People respect you more. Hi, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Allen.
Go ahead.
This is Worsham calling into your program. Wonderful program, sir. But all due respect, sir, I am watching your program for a couple of years. You see that statement Mr. Naked made him, Mr. Allen?
Yeah.
Mr. Allen, I know about that. I would not speak about it in the air. Okay, Mr. Allen? But Mr. Allen, I want you to listen very carefully. How would you feel if you had a son and that happened to him? Okay, Mr. Allen?
You see, and again, ladies and gentlemen, they will have their people that will call. Thank you again. They will have their people that will call. But if you have information, go. Now, Naked is not a relative of Akil Chambers. He's a politician. He is a politician, so, that they have politics, has a morality of its own. But at the end of the day, go to the police. If you have information, go to the police, send us the information. Send me, go to Erla Christopher, send Erla Christopher, call somebody you know. Yeah, if you have that kind of information and be able to back it up. But those are terrible statements to make about the late. If that is true, well, I like the whole world, I watching to see. I don't want to hear a man that say this and somebody say this. What did the police say? Where he was? That come out with the report, show names and say, oh, well, okay, well, that bad boy. I don't know this man was in that. That's sad. And everybody has respect for him, yeah, boy? And right, you go with that. But if nobody here, I don't think I'd never come out like that. Or you can just jump up and bust up your mouth and say this and say that and say the man killed this and kill. No, that can never be right. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to tell you, I am just different. I am different. Let's take a fast break. I want to show you a robbery when we come back.
Experience the natural and delicious taste of Just Squeezed juices, low in sugar, organic, and packed with vitamins. The mouth-watering flavors include orange grapefruit, and fruit punch. Free delivery nationwide. Place your orders at 751-8466 or www.fantasticflavorstt.com. Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal, AN.allen@gmail.com, or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
Attention shoppers, get ready for the biggest savings event of the month at Passad's The Food King. It's the massive month-end savings you've been waiting for. Prepare yourself for over 200 incredible deals on products you love, trust, and use every day at unbeatable prices. Shop smart, save big on Fresh Harvest soybean oil 900 ml, 2 bottles now $35. Sweet tomato ketchup now 3 packs for $20. Chicken leg quarters 3 pounds now $25. Golden brown margarine 3 sticks for $20. Juicy soft drinks 500 ml 7 bottles now $20. Pork leg per pound $14.99. Fresh Harvest frozen pigeon peas 2 packs $35. Crown parboiled rice 8 kg now $59.99. Turkey drumsticks and wings 2 pounds for $25. Eve evaporated milk 4 tins now $20. Country Pride 2 kg all-purpose flour 2 packs for $35. Halal bone goat 4 pounds for $99. Garlic 250 gram pre-pack 3 for $9.99. Catelli pasta cuts 300 gram 4 packs for $20. Massive month-end saving ends June 12th, all while stocks last. Don't miss out on these incredible deals. Passad's The Food King, caring for you like family.
Total 2's one-stop station's annual Father's Day sale is here from the 15th to the 18th of June. Come on down and give Daddy Father's Day to remember with our mega store-wide sale. Unbelievable specials and combo deals like you've never seen before. Get the latest quality of Total 2's, located at 797 to 799 Papari Road, Lower Balroop. Contact us at 654-5996 or 367-8665. Come on down and take advantage and get the best shopping experience for Dad.
Cully Fest, all-inclusive food and music festival. Over 100 dishes, live cooking stations, and ultra-premium drinks on Saturday, 8th July, 2023 from 4 p.m. at Mocha Golf Club Maraval with a live performance by Bungie and Van with the full Vikings band. Also, Ravi B, Nisha B, and Karma. DJs, Ishmael, The Demolition Man, Mary Perry, DJ Sheriff, and DJ Sean. Get your tickets. Cully Fest is powered by International Flavors and Passage to Asia.
Enhance the space with Extreme Home and Tile Supply Limited. Get porcelain and ceramic tiles, decorative security doors, toilet sets, face basins, and more. Visit us at Perseverance Road, Chase Village, Chaguanas, or call 299-3271 for more info. Safeguards Limited, provider and installers of GPS surveillance, security systems, and vehicle audio equipment. We showcase top brands like Viper, Pioneer, Tara, and Soundstream. We offer you customized systems to meet any budget. Let us make your journey safe, melodious, and enjoyable. Call us today at 310-6909 to get started. Heat and magnetic therapy physio decompression 2-in-1 back brace with lumbar traction. The latest technique to help with pinched nerve, slip disc, sciatica nerve and waist pain. The only 4-in-1 reflexology far infrared magnetic massager with slimming belts. Stimulate acupressure points to improve blood circulation and increase metabolism. Relieve fatigue, soreness, injuries, tension pain, stiffness and varicose veins amongst many others.
Shop now and get special discount plus free stress test. Conditions apply. Call 610-9011.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium. Complete cremation packages, crematorium and riverbank starting at $6,000. Burial packages $6,000. Located at Guayco Sangre Grande. Call 668-0896 or 668-0145.
Milestone Quarries Limited, building it right, one project at a time. Prices start at half and half gravel $165, sharp sand $200, ballast $170, aggregate $190, silt sand $10. Available 24/7. No truck, no problem. Get nationwide delivery with minimum load size 4 yards and up. At additional cost depending on location. Wholesale options for hardware and stockpiles. Special rates apply. Purchases between 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. You must call to place your orders. Location at Tapana Road, Valencia. Find us on Waze or give us a call. A solid foundation starts with Milestone Quarries Limited.
I send you everything by your God. He's a what's your okay. No. Hey, Mr. Man, just go down by the people from here. Yeah, he getting angry here. I said the location up to now, we can't reach there. Up to now. Mr. Man, you get the location now. He's saying send contact now. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a robbery. Let's go. Hey, I wanted to find out from this person. Hold on, I want to find out from this person. You remember this place, Sunday, where 2 people were shot, but in Wallerfield, Waldron Brooks, a boxer, Randy Estrada. These 2 people get shot. A security guard and this man who's boxed. But I wonder why 2 gunmen come, one from one side, one from the other side. So Waldron saying he don't know why they come and shoot him. Right? Let me see if I get Waldron on the phone. Come up, yeah. Go back to the shop, please. Yeah, can I speak to Waldron, please? Hi, good afternoon. Can I speak to Waldron, please? Oh. Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Waldron.
Yes, brother.
Ian Allen, we live. Waldron, you got a lot of medals for boxing and whatnot. Am I right?
Yeah, well, I'll be the best fighter, Joseph.
Do we have a better photograph of him? Yeah, go ahead. Waldron, why would anybody want to shoot you?
Well, the truth is, nobody has come to shoot me. I was telling you before, and let me explain for you again. I know finish get up, and I say my prayers. So I said, let me go and buy a Milo for my grandson, because he didn't have no Milo finish. So I went in the shop to buy a Milo for my grandson. And I started pressing the bell by Bendu. These 2 fellas come in and fell
Show the shop,
Hmm?
No, just actually, go ahead, yeah. Stay outside. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah, the fellas had a shoot there, so, but it wasn't on me. Look, the 4 shot, they're like, oh, take my hand, take me on my hand.
Right.
The
Stop right there. Stop right there. Right, that's the shop. I saw somebody came from the left and somebody came from the right. But why would they come with high power, with gun to shoot all the 2 people? I can't understand that.
No, they come behind them fellas and them. They didn't come behind me. Because the fella run straight past me and they just gone. you know, so I had to get out of here too because there's plenty shots for fire, you know.
But you were the only two persons, you and Randy was the only two persons in front of the shop?
No, it had one set of fellas there, like,
right,
all them fellas get out of it. It was like an ambush, and men just get out of it. It was like an ambush, and everybody was lying in there, and men just bah. Everybody just get out of it.
Well, the shop owner didn't say that, yeah? The shop owner said was both of you and was outside, and gunmen came and shot behind you all. That's what the shopman say.
Well, a good few of them fellas was there.
But I really can't understand how both of you get shoot. So I still want to know about why gunman come.
The whole place had all them fellas and them was around. All them fellas was there. All them fellas was there, and the gunmen and them didn't really come behind me really. I pressing the bell asking for the Milo, and I feel this burning sensation in my hand. So when I turn around, I see men looking like police flying and just shooting, but the whole crowd, there's about a lot of fellas there, just move. And it was like, I had to get out of it now, you know, in a split second. So, I get out of it. So, that's what really happened, but they didn't really come to shoot me, Messiah.
Alright, well, I'm happy to know that.
I could tell, because I just walked the road, Messiah, and right through, and nobody ain't coming behind. Look, I know come from Pinto. I have some people training in Pinto. I've been in the Manan Road. I'll be walking. So nobody ain't coming behind me.
And
so all them little youths.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to contribute. Trying to contribute back. Right now, I'm trying to make the youths and them are trying to bring out a team of boxing. I invent a punch and the world never see it.
All right, let me ask you something. So you represented Trinidad at a national level?
Well, I beat Joseph, the beat Alexander, and the common people, everybody did Friedman. The whole country did Friedman time, you know. I beat, my last fight, I went Eric William, point 14 Borode, and Queen Fonda Coco and all them, I beat Eric William main bout. I beat American, the last, next fight coming up, and the whole crowd clapped me until they can't see me again. They just clap until they can't see me. Thousands of people.
All right, that was
nice. Army of them camp.
All right, but I'm just happy to know.
I could box when come to boxing. I could box, you understand? I was a soldier too, and I win the marathon 3 years straight and break all the record. I break my record too. And I won the 50 miles with the ultra marathon. And I come 14 through the Caribbean.
Well, John, I wish you all the best, and thank God you're okay. And now that you have explained to us, we fully well understand. Because I still couldn't put together.
My objective, sir, is to deal with the youth here. You see this crime, I'm trying to stop it by bringing in sports, boxing.
All right, sir. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you heard it from Waldron, that nobody's on him, and there were other people linemen, and that is how he and Randy was shot. I just see a story, and I'd like to kind of follow up on it, and just to give you the information. I want to go to this woman that was killed on Friday night. She was ready to sleep on Friday and got up on Saturday. Remember the girl from Maturita, Charmaine? Matura. Why am I saying Maturita? Matura. We were up there. Go ahead. Remember in front of us place there? You have Winter's Bar across there. Everybody know the bars and them. Popular bars on the Matura Road. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, she was found there. She was found there between the 9th and the 10th. That's Friday night. And into Saturday morning, yeah? So, we don't know. But this is the bar, everybody lines out here, you know. They still have little bad pay people, you know. It's a country bar, is you know, as they say, is a village bar, so I'm going to make, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting, very interesting. I'm looking for some persons in Church Street. And I just had to find out if I can meet with you all. Reese and Mark and Stone and Akil and Shakil and Akil and Stone and Mark and them, if I can meet with you all, if you can give me a call. Those of you from Church Street, call me because I would like to meet with you all, please. Yeah, because we were, yeah, that's how I was down there, as you can see me down there. Yeah, take a call. I was way down, you know, go ahead. See, I was walking, yeah. Hi, caller, good evening. There was a red slippers on the road. Hi, caller.
Yeah, President, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, and that guy I was interviewing just on, Waldron Brooks.
Yeah.
That guy is a very good guy. I know him personally. Me and him went to youth camp in 74, 75, Chaguanas youth camp.
Yeah.
And there we started boxing. And I get out there because I get some hard lashing material. You understand? But he continue and, you know, he always preaching love and, you know, always trying to get the youths and them together ever since I know that guy. So it could never be him, the one.
Okay, you see?
He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I guess so. Thanks again. See when people can vouch for you and say, well, nah, that man good. See? People vouch for the man. They say the man good. Man is a good man. Don't beat up about that. The man is a good man. But at the end of the day. So, I'm looking for persons in Church Street. And I'm going back to Vicky Ali. I want to talk to the police. That's all I can say today. On national television, I would like to speak with the investigating officer for Vicky Ali. That is all I can tell you today. That is all I can say today. I would like to meet with the investigator, the person who's responsible for this investigation. If I can get a number, please. It kind of tripped today, so I just want people to know I'm ready to talk to the police about this incident. This girl was killed when she left. She was walking. I don't know if you had... Yeah, we have a footage where she was walking, when she was like, go ahead. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Nakil is too disrespectful. They should have left him where he was and then bring him back here.
But it's just distasteful, ma'am. It's just distasteful. And you see, when you stand up, and you first thing people, you'll be how much messages I'm getting my 294. Oh, you're for PNM, you're for this one, you're for that one. Boy. And it's not a matter that, no? It doesn't matter that at all. The writing is the writing. It's too disrespectful. It's an embarrassment. And I really hope the opposition leader ropes him in. I want to show you something. Let me take a shot now. I want to take a shot on TV. I'm sending this. I want to take a shot on the screens. I have a video. I have something to show. I have something to show. I have something to show. Yeah. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Person calling me from abroad. They can't understand my show going on.
I don't watch you every day. At that time you just get me mad, but you see today, I love how you stand up. You prove yourself. I enjoy you right now. Right is right, you get Jackie jacket. That man out there, please.
Yeah, but that's true.
Anyway, I just enjoy him. Please.
Thank you. You know, the writing is the writing. Everybody can't be bitter in our whole society, so you know. Everybody can't be bitter, just bitter. Everybody bitter. You say this, I say, we go kill everybody. Okay. Somebody had to be a catalyst of change. We had to have some kind of level of change now. You understand? So everybody who go down low and to the gutter, we had to go down there too. No, we had to show people that children come. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's about a generation out here now, a next generation. They are not on the bacchanal thing, you know. A lot of people will vote on policies and vote on things that really affecting them. They might voting because they're red and yellow again, and a long time thing, you know. Let me tell you that, it's about a generation of voters here. Don't get tied up with that, you know, and feel like you play music and rum and roti and bacchanal thing and go down and gutter politics, and that is selling again, you know. People want change, and people want betterment, and people want to be safe, and people want to be happy, and once you can give that partner, people will vote for you, and once you cannot give that, they're not voting for you. Long ago, because I get with Maxi and flag in my hand, a red flag in my hand, a yellow flag in my hand, really. The horse running 1991, win show and place. That long time thing. You're catching people with that again. People serious about change now. They're very serious with that thing called your thumbprint. Your print. When you dip your hand in that ink there, watch me. People serious with that now. Take what I tell you. So to both sides, will let it come real good. Let me tell you good? Real good. Because that cannot chain up again. Nobody taking chain up. Nobody are going to buy a pie in the sky again. You know? Nobody are living on dreams again. You know? And a dream of a good day. You know? We want a good day now. We want a good day, and we deserve a good day. And we deserve to be safe. And we deserve to be happy in this country. That is what we want now. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is the first time I'm calling this show. I just came in late and I saw the last little bit of David Nackett's speech. Now, I don't agree with it. But who set the examples for what? I don't even know where it happened. Was it in Parliament or was it a meeting? I don't know what happened. But who set the tone for what happens in this country? Who sets the tone for what happens in your house? When a mother and father, you have a family and you're bringing up your children, if you cussing and getting on stink, how are the children going to turn out? They're going to speak the same language that their parents speak. So the tone in Parliament or the politics in the country are supposed to be set by the people who are running the country. If you get on like, vulgar and obscene, it's going to set the tone for everyone. And
That
not
is
just
true.
the parliamentarians. It sets the tone for the entire country.
That is true. That is
And
true.
that is all that is happening. We need to get people at the top who behave, who have some sort of breeding,
True.
who behave properly, who have manners, and who care about us, and not just about what they can get from the country. We are paying for these people. And no, I don't agree with going in public and speaking the way he spoke. But who sets the tone for this? How did this start? We have to go back to the source and correct it from there. We cannot keep blaming this one and that one and that one and look how they speak. Who sets the tone for this? It has to start.
Thank you, ma'am. Well said. And that's what I tell you now. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Children live what they see. If your mother and father cussing whole night, and your father cussing back the mother, and this one cussing and fighting, and you're cussing and you're calling, and you're making racial statement, N-word and C-word, and that's what children going to, that's what they're going to, that's what they're going, that's where they're going with. Children live what they see. That's exactly what our lady say. And you want to say it, yeah? But it's true. It's true. I'll leave it right there. I'll leave it right there. Let's take a fast break.
Purchase your beats today.
Attention shoppers, get ready for the biggest savings event of the month at Facades the Food King. It's the massive month and savings you've been waiting for. Prepare yourself for over 200 incredible deals on products you love, trust, and use every day at unbeatable prices. Shop smart, save big on Fresh Harvest soybean oil 900 ml 2 bottles now $35. Swiss tomato ketchup now 3 packs for $20. Chicken leg quarters 3 pounds now $25. Golden brown margarine 3 sticks for $20. Juicy soft drinks 500 ml 7 bottles now $20. Pork leg per pound $14.99. Fresh Harvest frozen pigeon peas 2 packs $35. Crown parboiled rice 8 kg now $59.99. Turkey drumsticks and wings 2 pounds for $25. Eve evaporated milk 4 tins now $20. Country Pride 2 kg all-purpose flour 2 packs for $35. Halal bone goat 4 pounds for $99. Garlic 250 gram pre-pack 3 for $9.99. Catelli pasta cuts 300 gram 4 packs for $20. Massive month-end saving ends June 12th, all while stocks last. Don't miss out on these incredible deals. Facades the Food King, caring for you like family.
Car City Trading is your #1 source for high-quality, new and used Korean auto parts. We are well-stocked and carry a wide variety of engines, starters, compressors, alternators, power steering pumps, fans, sensors, head and tail lights, bumpers, grills, shocks, cradles, steering racks, and so much more. Let us help you improve your car's performance. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo number 2. Call us to get a quote at 645-2603 or WhatsApp at 704-2246. Automotive is what we do. Car City Trading. Quality products, fantastic prices.
Fest, all-inclusive food and music festival. Over 100 dishes, live cooking stations, and ultra-premium drinks on Saturday, 8th July, 2023 from 4 p.m. at Mocha Golf Club Maraval with a live performance by Bungie and I.A.N. with the full Vikings band. Also Ravi B, Nisha B and Karma, DJs Ishmael, The Demolition Man, Mary Perry, DJ Sheriff, and DJ Sean. Get your tickets. Cully Fest is powered by International Flavors and Passage to Asia.
Fab India Expo is having a massive blowout sale. New containers just arrived. All new goods at the Fab India Expo. Get the best deals on new arrivals. We've got new stocks available. Footwear, clothing, jewelry, furniture, home decor, and so much more. Visit the best of the best. Get delicious items at our food court direct from India. Shop, eat, and repeat. Lots of fun at Fab Mania Arcade. All under one roof. Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closing on June 12th.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
In construction, time is money. Get your roofing materials at the #1 supplier, Farmer Steel. Shop today and collect upon purchase or have it delivered within 24 hours. 28 gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $27 per foot. 26 gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $34 per foot. Get Berlin, steel beams, high-grade roofing sheets, chain link wire, decking pad, and much more at Farmer Steel. Order, pay, collect, and go. It's that quick and easy. Visit, call, or WhatsApp today.
It's the biggest sale for the season at Dibbles Auto Parts. Discounts on our new shipment of automotive spare parts for Japanese vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi, and more. Get deals on engine, body parts, headlights, tail lamps, and more while stocks last. No one can beat or meet our prices. Call, WhatsApp, check us on social media, or visit any of our 3 locations. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Let your fashion do the talking with designs from Raquel Moda. Our boutique offers a wide range of clothing items, shoes, handbags, accessories, and perfumes for both the men and women, from brands like Robert Graham, Steve Madden, Coach, Victoria's Secret, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, Hush Puppies, and so much more. Visit our store at C3 Center Level 1 or give us a call 765-6632. We are open Monday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website for fantastic deals.
This June, we're offering incredible deals in every aisle, from fresh produce to top quality meats, baked goods, and pantry staples. You'll find unbeatable prices on everything you need. Here are just a few of our super deals. Nestle's 1 liter milk, buy 3, get 1 free. Yum yogurt, 4 for $19.95. Hibiscus flour, 2 pounds, 3 for $24.95. Maggie Soup It Up, 5 for $19.95. Happy Pasta Cuts, 4 for $19.95. Richport Tuna, 3 for $19.95. Swiss Ketchup Spouch, 4 for $19.95. Totally Active, 3 for $19.95. Rhino Easy Tie Garbage Bags, 2 for $29.95. Lucozade, 2 for $29.95. Purchase $30 or more of Lucozade to be entered for a chance to win a 360 photo booth for prom. Students, parents, and teachers, don't miss out on this opportunity. 3 convenient locations, 1 in Rio Claro and 2 in Mayaro. SNS Passage Supermarket, loyal to local.
And I tell you something, that's why everybody's watching, everybody's watching, and we must lead by example. We must lead by example, and sometimes you have a platform where you could be a catalyst of change. Like I'm just looking at a little video where someone sent me where a child is looking at the show. Yeah, in a little walker. Look at this. I call it good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. See? And they say the baby's in a little walker looking at Crime Watch. And everybody's watching. And that's what the writing is the writing. That's what I tell you something, Persons can be poor. Have you ever met persons who mightn't be financially, they don't have too much money. But you see, class, they have class. And money don't buy class. Money can't buy class. Class is something you come with. Always remember that. Class is something you come with. You don't pick up that like, it don't be like a car where you add on that in the car. Like you add on a part. You don't add on that in your life. Class is something you don't add on in your life. You have to come with that. Wait now, don't show everything now. Wait now, relax yourself now. Alright? That's why everybody watching. I was now watching, imagine it's the 14th of June, and we already have 1 million persons watching. Just imagine that. 969,965. That was during the day this was taken. Right? 7% more than the 19th to the 31st of May 2023. Right? So, you realize more persons watching. Also for the year so far, 8,814,749 persons have watched your videos. That is advertisers, not just the show alone. That is with persons seeing your ad, and we place your ad individually. And so far from the day we started, it's 53,991,620. But I just looking back at Junior, and I'm telling myself, I say, I can't believe this boy. 14 days in a month. 14 days in a month, an hour and a half show. One time per day. Reruns all on the weekend. Reruns during the next day and whatnot. And all the different apps and all the different platforms. And just on YouTube alone. That's not talking about the app on your phone, Facebook, and the A.N. and the website. No, that is different platform. That's on one platform alone. On YouTube, one platform where your ads are seen there. We have reached, 1 million by now. 1 million, because right now, it's 969,000. Well, it crossed that already. It might be 101 or 102 or something like that. And that's why I tell you, you need to advertise. Also, a woman from Inland Revenue. Hold a second, let me see where I get it. A former supervisor attached to Inland Revenue Division of the Ministry of Finance was granted 1.5 million bail after she was charged with misappropriation of 1.49 million in cash belonging to the state on Tuesday. The suspect was identified as Lystra Irving, a senior public officer from the Chaguanas area. From Chaguanas. In 2021, Irving was charged with misbehavior in public office and 13 counts of money laundering by acting ASP Cornelius Samuel of Fraud Squad. She entered a plea agreement with the officer of the Director of Public Prosecutions in Magistrate Court, and the matter was sent to the High Court by Chief Magistrate. On Tuesday, 13th of June, she was fined by Justice Gail Gonzales, who accepted the plea agreement and sentenced her on the term set on which recommended of non-custodial sentence and a payment of restitution to the state. She was fined $300,000 for misbehavior in public office and another $300,000 to cover the 13 counts of money laundering charges. Also, a woman, ladies and gentlemen, a woman, an 18-year, in fact, hold on. Somebody was found hanging. A 68-year-old woman identified as Nadira Jack Mohan from Mission Road, Freeport, was found hanging a short while ago. Around 3:30 she was found hanging. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you, a man was shot, and police would like to believe that, in fact, the vehicle was intercepted, and these persons were found. Go ahead. They have video and whatnot. All right? All right? These are the suspects who was found, ladies and gentlemen. I have a little video here. Right, these are the images here we have. I sent So police intercepted a vehicle today. These, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, we have the images of the suspects on the ground. It's ready, and they found firearms and whatnot. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. All right, these are the images here. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Ready? All right, the images are ready. Remember, all suspects are innocent till proven guilty, but nevertheless, a vehicle was intercepted. We have one image of a man here. All suspects are innocent till proven guilty. There's another suspect here, taken into custody. We have another one. There's another one here. There's a video also. This is the car. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can look at me on IANallen.org. You can go to my website. You can look at me on the app, Those of you who remember when we're off television, the show does not end. It goes on till 7:15. All our online viewers from, and I'll tell you something. There are persons who look at Crime Watch on television set at home, but the working population coming from work, maybe in traffic, maybe in their car, maybe working at 2 to 10, security officers, bankers, maybe parents who are waiting for their children while they're taking lessons will go on their phone and they will look at Crime Watch. They will go on their phone and they will look at your ads and whatnot. So, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you to where a man was shot. He's been identified as Chris Nelson, was reportedly shot and wounded at Building 9 in Maloney Gardens on Wednesday. A report was made to the police and Chris was subsequently taken to the Arima District Hospital to receive medical treatment. Moments later, police intercepted a silver Nissan Tida registration PCA 741 occupied by 3 men believed to be involved in the shooting near the Piaco lights. A search was conducted and the vehicle and officers found 2 firearms and a quantity of ammunition. The men were subsequently arrested and taken to into police custody pending further investigation. This is great work by the police. Great work. So they're saying that this PCH here, PCH 741, is the vehicle. It's alleged that was involved in the shooting of the person identified as Chris Nelson at Building 9 in Maloney. So there's an area shot. All right, so you see, this is where Chris was shot. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. I want to go to a robbery. I just want to show you, but I just want to tease it for you. I just want to tease it because I'll tell you something. Yeah? I'm going to get them. Remember, if you have information about persons doing illegal activities and whatnot, drugs and guns, you could go to my website, IANallen.org. That's IANallen.org. No username, no password, and pass the information on to me. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go straight to the video. Now, the quality is poor, but I'm working on it. I'll have a better quality for you tomorrow. But I just want the bandits and them know, the gunmen know, I have the footage. That is all. I have the footage. And this occurred, ladies and gentlemen, at a mini mart in Aruca. Yeah, it was robbed by 2 bandits in Aruca. Go ahead. Around 5:20, a 28-year-old cashier was conducting sales at Budget Bright Mini Mart at Manan Road, Lopinot, when 2 armed men entered. The suspects announced a robbery and relieved the cashier of 7,000 cash from the register, which represented the day's sales. All right, they also relieved the cashier of his cell phone, valued $1,200, his wallet, which contained $650, and a 23-year-old female cashier of a cell phone valued $1,500. Now, if you know these guys and them, let me know. Watch them and watch them well. All right? These are the 2 men. Watch them. This happened in Mini Mart in Lopinot, Aruca. Anybody know this guy? Don't worry, you'll get a better shot of you tomorrow. You'll feel sick tomorrow, sick. If you know him, tell him one time to go to the nearest police station. He'll feel sick tomorrow. Sick. Sick. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Don't worry, we'll find you. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Anybody who have information about them, please let me know. Please let me know. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Start back the video. Let me see. So they came in normal, yeah? Tomorrow we'll have a better, I'm working on a better quality for you tomorrow, but I just wanted to tease it and let them know, yeah, what's going on. We will find them. Just I want them to know that we will find them. All right? We will find them. Watch him. He tell you, just don't say nothing. Watch two of them. Watch normal and a normal. Normal. This one I'm playing here on the phone. Normal. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. If you have any information, let me know. Any information, let me know. Any information. If you have any information, let me know. Craziness, watch it. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Take the audio down in your set. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the level, this is also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, now tomorrow we'll have a better footage of that. A man died after he fell off the porch at his home in Point 14 on Tuesday. The deceased was identified as 42-year-old Naresh Balroop, a truck driver of Capdeville Main Road, Point 14. Around 12:30, Balroop was reportedly leaning against a wooden banister on the porch of his home when it gave way. Balroop fell 8 feet down, head first, and then collapsed on his back. Relatives subsequently contacted Emergency Health Service and Balroop's nephew, Brandon Maharaj, and Acting Inspector Griffith from the Point 14 Municipal Police rushed him to Point 14 Hospital. About half hour later, Balroop succumbed. Let's imagine, leaning on a veranda. That's why I tell you, those things very dangerous. You know? Sometimes people sit on verandas and whatnot. It's real sad, real sad. Real sad. When I tell you sad, real sad. She's been identified as Naresh Balroop. See that veranda thing, people leaning on veranda, people sitting on veranda. You have to be careful. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a tree fell on a vehicle in the vicinity of Uriah Butler Highway in Mount Hope early on Wednesday. That's today. Shortly after 11 a.m., 3 occupants, a 49-year-old woman and two male teenagers, all of Penal, when the white Mitsubishi Lancer driving south along the Uriah Butler Highway, when a huge tree uprooted and fell on the car. All 3 victims sustained minor injuries and were taken to Mount Hope Hospital, where they received treatment. That, you see? I tell you, this place is really something else, yes? Really something else. You never know. You never know when you leave home. That's why every day, say a prayer when you leave home. You never know. Them going up on the highway, good. Good, them going up. A tree root up on the front. I tell them anything that happen. That's why I tell you. You have to pray every day before you jump in your car. Say a little prayer, whisper something. Before you hold that steering, before you go on that black carpet, in the road, we call it the black carpet. Before you go on that black carpet, not that red carpet, but that the black carpet. Before you go on that road, say a little prayer. That people say put little flowers and things. Say a little prayer, put a little flowers in your car, put something to pray, to remind you to say a little prayer. Because you don't know when things can happen, boy. Look at them, three of them going up the road, good. It had a real terrible winds earlier on. Terrible, I remember, yeah. Today I was at one of my advertisers, potential advertisers, visited them. They're coming on board and with a paint shop. And boy, I couldn't believe the wind was like terrible. I had in mind something that would have happened to somebody with a roof or something like that. Because the wind was terrible. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, also an 18-year-old woman missed a CSEC exam after she was remanded in custody and on charges of robbery with aggravation on Monday. The teenager, who's a Form 5 student, appeared virtually before Maureen Babula Gafuru on Monday. She was charged with the offense of robbery with aggravation along Jahim Greenwich and Justin Khan. The three suspects were charged in connection with a robbery that took place in the Mova district on Wednesday. So, an 18-year-old girl, well, flood didn't keep her back. Well, I'm sorry about the flood that kept back the students from South. They had a reason that they missed their CSEC exams. But this girl, she missed her CSEC exam because she was involved in a robbery and she was charged along with Jahim Greenwich and Justin Khan. We have those photos? Right. That robbery was in the Mova district. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a member of Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force was granted $300,000 bail after he was charged with firing his licensed gun in the air. The suspect was identified as 48-year-old Anthony Dobbs Phillip of Covine Road, Diego Martin, a warrant officer. Phillip was charged on Sunday by PC Aris Mendez with 3 offenses of firing his gun within 40 meters of the road, having rounds of ammunition in excess of his entitlement under the firearm user's license, FUL, and being in possession of 33 rounds of 9mm ammunition in contravention of his FUL. So that is why it's so serious. Some of you who have licensed firearms, so you can get charged when it's in contravention with respect to the amount of ammunition you're supposed to be carrying. So you have to be careful with that. Some people think that they always have extra ammo now. That is very dangerous. And see, as you can see by the firing, I can't understand. A man attached to the defense force could do something like that, firing his licensed gun in the air. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. We have a lot to do tomorrow and tonight. WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Message me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to my website, IANallen.org. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I have a meeting with somebody who relative was murdered. We're gathering information, and I will be meeting with them later. Head's going to roll. And it's going to tie up this case now. So I just want you to know that. This is I.A.N. Allen. Have a wonderful night. Go to my website if you have information about guns, drugs, transportation of cocaine, marijuana, whoever doing it, let us know. And you can do it anonymously. If you want to leave a number, let me know. If you know persons are packaging stuff and sending to this country, or persons are importing or exporting narcotics and whatnot, let us know. This is I.A.N. Allen. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.